Kirsten Moore.
Hi, Kirsten. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Well, I've got some questions for you.
All right.
Let's start with, can you give me some examples of times when you went above and beyond the call of duty?
Hey, well, one day I had to go into work at 5 o'clock, but you called me, you ended up calling me at about 3:30 and needed some more people to work at the counter shift, so I ended up coming in an hour early just to help out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an idea of a time when you work effectively under pressure.
So last year when I was ending out my semester, I had a lot of work that was behind on for benchmarks and reassessing them, and I had to do a lot of things. So I had to make a schedule for myself to get all those things done so I could take some time to like pause and recover from each of those things, but I also had to discipline myself to make the time to get all those things done.
Tell me a time when you've had difficulty getting others to accept your ideas, and what was your approach?
One time I was in a group in my engineering class, and we all had to do this project together, and we were placed randomly into groups. And so the people in my group, they were all friends with each other, but they were 3 years younger than me, so they didn't really try to talk to me or really, what was the question? Oh, so they, basically they just weren't really like incorporating me in the group, and I couldn't really bring my ideas in, so I had to assert myself into it and talk to them instead of them just being off on their own. So
How did you approach them? What did you do to get them to listen to you?
I said, hey guys, I have an idea to build off on your ideas, so I couldn't just...
So you had to redirect them.
Yeah, I was able to redirect them and add on to their ideas instead of me just introducing an idea, so they would listen to me. So.
Okay. Give an example of your ability to build motivation in your coworkers, classmates, or other group members.
So actually, one time this happened. I was in a group of people, and we were supposed to put our thoughts together on what could benefit our Key Club, which is a club I'm part of, and everyone was basically just sitting around, and they didn't really want to talk, and they were just sitting there. So I had to say, hey guys, I have a really good idea for this, and I had to make eye contact with them and get them actively listening and working, and so yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to basically just get there.
Good. Tell me about a time when you had to deal with upset customer or coworker.
One time, a man on the phone, I just picked up the phone and I picked up the phone and he just started yelling at me, and he was very upset about the service that he had previously, and I basically had to just set aside everything, doesn't matter that he's yelling at me, I had to just calm him down and deal with every question and concern he had, even if I didn't think it was valid enough. I had to reassure him that it wouldn't happen again. And,
okay. Did you tell your supervisor about it then?
I did.
Excellent. Did the supervisor back you up and make sure that things were going to be happening correctly?
Yes.
Good. Tell me about the time when you surmounted a major obstacle.
Okay. So when I was little, I was extremely super shy, and I wouldn't even want to go up to the counter to ask someone to get change for something. I wouldn't want to talk to people on the phone. It was I had a huge fear of that, and I realized when I got to about middle school, I really had to get over that, and there were just a lot of obstacles. I did not it put me in a bad situation. I had to get other people to go talk to people for me, which was really impractical. So I had to basically just build up my own self-confidence and talking to them, and realizing that it just wasn't ideal to do that, and that...
You took a very logical approach to it.
Yeah.
If you would have told me that, and I'd known you for a year or so,
yeah, exactly.
I would never have known.
Yeah, I really built up the people's skills. Yeah.
Good. I could not tell that. Good. Tell me
you.
about team experience you found rewarding.
In 6th grade, I was on a select soccer team, and
A what?
a select soccer team. So it was
Soccer,
Just, yeah.
okay.
So we were in this whole district tournament, and it went on throughout the entire season. And what we were building up and working for was the first place in the division.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically we worked super hard against every single team, and we had a lot of teamwork that year. So and then we won the division one.
Excellent. Cool.
Trophy.
All right, well, give a specific example of a policy you conform to which you did not agree with.
So in my school, we basically can't leave at all. We can't even go to our cars to get our something we left in there, and we can't really roam the hallways without a pass at all, which I really just don't agree with. I feel like I'm in a prison. I feel like it shouldn't be a thing, but obviously I have to conform to the policy because I don't want to get in trouble or just disrespect the
Why do you think
policy.
they have a policy?
So, like, people obviously can't
Abused it.
abuse it. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So, I just have to deal with it.
Okay.
Take that.
All right, if you complete your work and your direct supervisor is unavailable, describe how you would state it.
What I would do is probably ask the people around me if they need any help with anything, if I have all the stuff I need to do done, or otherwise just try to keep myself busy, maybe wipe the counters or something extra, or
Okay. Asking somebody else is a
Yeah.
good one. You are a manager of a small business, and one individual is continually late for work and taking extended breaks. How would you approach that issue?
I definitely think that's unacceptable. So I think that I should talk to them and give them a warning and say this cannot happen again. Like, you're on probation right now. If it does continue happening, then we will probably fire you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're a server at a restaurant, and a customer at one of your tables becomes irate, yelling and disrupting other customers during their dining experience. Discuss how you would handle that situation.
I'll probably come up to them and ask them why they're doing that, or try to diffuse the situation. Ask them if I can do anything for them to, like, fix the problem, why they're yelling or anything. Otherwise, if that doesn't work and I can't personally do that, I'll go to my manager to try to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, definitely get the boss in charge.
Yeah.
You're babysitting two children, ages 5 and 7. One of the children hits the other. Explain how you would handle that.
I would probably separate them first and get them to talk it out and probably calm down the kids. Probably have them tell me what their side of the story is and why it all happened, and explain to them that it's not okay to hit each other, and just have them figure the situation out so I can get it all.
Let mom and dad know about it when they got back.
Yeah.
Okay. Some general questions. What's your major strengths and weaknesses?
One of my major strengths is I'm very empathetic, so I can definitely relate to customers and help them out and give them a good experience. And one of my biggest weaknesses is obviously the whole talking to strangers thing. I had a real problem with that, and I still struggle with that. But I definitely think I'm getting better at it. But every day I still have to work on my people skills.
Why should I hire you over somebody else?
I'm a pretty logical person, and I can deal with situations effectively. I think with my empathy and my ability to just talk things out with people. So I think that's a good quality of mine.
Okay. Compared to somebody else's
Yeah.
role,
Compared to someone else, I think I handle situations well, and if things go wrong, I think I can handle them
okay.
well.
Describe your ideal boss.
My ideal boss is someone who can give me the tools to do what I need and make sure that I can get the job done, but give me some space to actually be able to accomplish that by myself and prove that to them that I can get it done. So that can just check up on me to make sure things are done.
You did good. You're
Thank
hired.
you. Thank you. Is that 20 minutes or?